I have a hard and fast rule. No traveling over the summer. That's it. I don't go anywhere. Don't ask me to go anywhere. Don't invite me on trips. I don't travel over the summer. And I have a very good reason why. Let me break it down for you. It is too hot. It's just too damn hot. No. We have 2 cars. Both of these cars are, I don't want to tell you how old they are. They're old. They're old cars. And the AC, she's not reliable. And in my truck, it uses up so much gas to keep the AC running. And do you know what it costs me to fill up my truck? Do you know? It's insane. It's crazy. I can't, no. So that's it. That's the whole reason. That's the end of the video. Bye. No, I'm not being serious, obviously, but that is a large part of it. The fact that even if I could regulate the temperature in my car, it's too cold. That I'm in the car with a sweatshirt, I get out of the car, and then it's blazing like 30, 40 degrees, and I'm gonna die. Like I can see my life flashing before my eyes as sweat drips down my face, and my clothes are all touching me, and my hair is sticking to me under my hat, which I have to wear with my sunglasses. Like, Lord, help us. No, it's too much. I am too autistic for this shit. I can't cope. I cannot regulate my temperature to save my life. Do you know this? I can't. I am always too hot. I am always too cold. There is no nice, medium gray, neutral level Courtney is okay at a nice temperature. Like, I will experience it once in a while. Like yesterday, we had gone to the zoo. I'm filming this back in June, by the way. So I'm batch filming this content just so I can try and get a little bit ahead of things. But so in June, okay, I was at the zoo and I was walking and I had my Pikachu hoodie on, which is a bit of a lightweight hoodie. And there was this, like, I don't know, like 40 or 50 paces, okay, where I was like, wow. Oh, like, this is really nice. This is, like, really good. It's like when the bathtub gets to that temperature where you can't really feel the water anymore and you're like, whoa, is this what, like, true neutral feels like? What is this? This is so weird. I feel like I'm floating. And I felt good. And then immediately walked back out into the sun and was like, well, I'm dying again. You know, it's no good. It's no good. The sensory issues that I experience when it's too hot, sunburns, the sun being too hot on my skin, touching something that's too hot, then touching something that's too cold, my clothing, all suddenly the texture of everything becomes so much more intense, and I can't stand it. My headphones leave like a sweat ring around where they're sitting on my head. Oh, it's so bad. Like, my face will get extra oily and like sweaty, and then my glasses slide around on my face. It's too many sensory things happening all at once, and it is stressful. It is stressful. It is stressful. And being too hot can really enhance, really highlight, really just magnify my autistic meltdowns. There is nothing that sets me off quite like being too hot. So suddenly, where I had all of this tolerance I never had much tolerance for sound, but say like I'm at a restaurant or something, if I'm overheating at a restaurant, heaven help you. Okay, I will run out of there. I mean, if I have to pay, I'll pay, and then I will run out of there. Okay? And I won't even say anything. I'll just run. I'll just go. Or worse, it'll be too cold in the restaurant and I will have been fine that whole time, and then I'll leave the restaurant and be too hot, and suddenly you're like, wow, you're a bitch. Like, boy, the fuck bit you in the ass. And then I have to explain it and be like, I am too hot. And then you'll have the nerve to be like, well, I'm too hot too. And I'll be like, yes, and you're not autistic. Okay? So there you go. I don't know what to tell you. I have a sensory processing disorder, and being too hot makes it so much worse. It makes it so much worse. Suddenly everything is louder. All the textures are worse. Everything smells bad. The last 2 videos, we're on a bit of a summer theme right now. I'm trying this as well. I wanted to kind of theme my content per month to just, give me some inspiration for things that I've wanted to talk about, so I could talk about them and give me the space to do so. If you missed the last 2 videos, we've covered a lot of ground in this department. But I don't want to go. I don't want to be in a car. The road noise is already enough to kill me, just generally on a good day. Like Courtney woke up and was balanced and spent an hour and a half to 3 hours in the car and now wants to murder everyone. So what happened? The road noise. That's what happened. And I'm telling you, the earplugs with the big ear muffins over top, it helps, but it's not enough, because then the car is also bumping and it's jostling and it's loud and it's too much. It's too much. That's the theme, okay? And then on top of everything, now there's changes to my routine. I can't get my regular food, the foods that I like. I had to go to a mermaid convention. I didn't have to go. I wanted to go. And I went to this mermaid convention, and it was summer, and it was in California, and it was hot. It was so hot. And I think was I also on my period, which also added to the experience, let me tell you. And when we got there, by the time we made it to the 3rd day, I was basically crying the whole time. It was so bad. And this was in 2019, before I found out I was autistic. And there's a reason that you're crazy like this, Courtney. It's okay. This is normal. This is okay for you. You're not a failure and a shit person. But I didn't have the time to kind of pack my stuff up the way that I wanted to, because we were in a bit of a rush to leave. And at one point, I think it might even be in one of the vlogs on my old channel, I'm just crying. I'm just outside and I'm just crying. And it was embarrassing, and I was sunburnt, and I was crying, and it was too hot, and I just wanted to be at home. I just wanted to be home already. It was too much. How many times can I say too much, okay? Then if I can't have access to the foods that I need and I like, because I do have some restrictive food issues as an autistic person, texture is a real problem for me. A real problem. And then I also have GERD, which means that most of what I eat needs to be very bland and boring and plain. And sometimes it can be hard to find foods. And I don't know about you, but living off of chicken nuggets, which I can tolerate, chicken nuggets, just the nuggets, no dip, no fries, just the nuggets, isn't really the greatest option when you're just out and about and on the road. So that adds another layer to it. And it's also a problem because I know that I will have issues. And don't go and be like, no, you just need to be positive. Why are you so negative? You just need to... This is what makes autism a disability. All of the issues I'm talking about right now, it's disabling. This is what makes this hard for me. Okay? I don't know what we aren't comprehending about that for a concept, but that's what makes it difficult. Okay? So I know that I'm going to there's a potential for me to have these issues, which is also... Oh, and I think that's my next video. But it's also why I need to know things in detail ahead of time. Yeah, that is the next video, I'm pretty sure. So just stick a pin in that, because we're going to talk about it. But I know that it's going to be, that there's a potential. And I honestly don't always trust that the people that I'm with, regardless of what they may say in the moment or beforehand, no, I'll be it's totally fine. I can handle it. I'll help you. I don't think you really know what you're saying yes to. And I really need to trust, because I have been let down by people I trust more than anybody else. And it is in part their fault, and it is in part my fault, and it is a communication issue and things that need to be, and have been since, resolved, and we have systems and things in place now moving forward, and it's good. But it can really damage how I feel about people when the ball is so profoundly dropped, because I do my best when people that I know are having issues. I try to be there. I try to show up. I try to do what I believe, not what I think, but what they've told me, or try to listen and try to offer support in a way that I believe will be the way that they need to be helped, not the way that I want to help them. Do you see? It's kind of like the people who will come into my comment section and just be like, oh, you're just making too big of a thing about it. It's just too... you're saying these things because you don't understand. This is not a me problem, and this isn't really, I mean, it is a little bit of a you problem. It's a little bit of an ignorance issue. It's a little bit of we don't yet have the knowledge to really understand what it is that we're talking about. And when I have an issue, you have to imagine, like when I'm having experiencing a meltdown, you have to imagine that I'm standing there with a big gaping wound that is everywhere, okay? And that this is an emergency, this is a mental emergency now. This isn't just like, oh, you know, Courtney's having a bad attitude and is being a bitch and is being impatient or is being lazy or is being whatever it is you want to call me, okay? But it is an emergency. It's something that needs to be treated with great care and patience. And it is a lot to ask, and I know that. It's not a lot to ask. And the people who care about me get it, and the people who don't aren't around anymore. For me, sometimes, honestly, it feels like a lot to ask of people. That's what I've always been told. That is a lot. It is a lot to ask. That when I need help and I'm having a hard time, that it's just too much. So as a result, I say, well, if that's the case, then I will only do these things when it works for me then. When I know I will have more bandwidth, like more resources to manage it. So I don't travel over the summer because I can't help myself when I am already a basket case because it's too hot, because it's too loud, because it smells so bad, because there's too many people, because it's just too much. Okay? So that's a huge part of the reason why, right? Because if we go like mid to late September, it's cooling off, I'm able to manage my shit, and I'm able to like foresee what's going to happen a little bit better because weather's now become a little bit more predictable. I'm more used to it being cooler and the rain, there's still some sun, it can still be a little bit warm, but the evenings are starting to cool off, like, and depending obviously on where we're going. But that is an important thing to me. It's an important thing to me, and it doesn't work for everybody, and not everybody likes me for it, and I just don't care anymore. I used to care a lot, and I used to worry about it a lot. And a lot of my unhappiness came from that. And I don't really give a fuck anymore. And if you don't like it, then you're not my people. That's the whole point. Life's too damn short. It's too damn short. Okay? Now, if you related to any of that, I would really love to hear from you in my comment section down below. Do you experience something similar? Are there times of the year that you just flat out refuse to travel on to make sure that you can manage your needs and your wants and your things? I'm just curious. It seems like a lot, and a lot of people don't get it. And I will be curious to see if there are those of you who don't. I would just ask that you're respectful of my boundaries and don't push and don't question and don't be like, well, that's stupid. Like, why? Like, I'm almost 40. I've had a good long life so far to figure out why this does and doesn't work for me, right? So, or why this does specifically work for me and what doesn't work for me. So have I had a hair on my nose that whole time? That's hysterical. Okay. Anyways, I'd love for you guys to give me your thoughts in the comment section down below. And otherwise, thank you so much for hanging out with me again in another video. I hope it's cool that I've just been kind of doing this, but I've been really feeling kind of like this is what I want to do. And if this is what I want to do, then I'm going to need to take it a bit more seriously, hey? And we're still covering only subjects that I really, I'm stoked for. You feel free to ask, but questions or give me topic ideas, but I'm kind of rolling with it. I'm kind of having fun. So I really look forward to honestly seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.